Okay, so you've come back to your starter jar, or more likely your discard jar, because that's sitting there unfed, and you see a layer of liquid sitting on top of the discard. It could be clear, it could be gray, it could even be blackish. But seeing that black liquid sitting on top can be a little concerning, because seeing black liquid sitting on top of something we intend to consume just doesn't resonate as normal in our brains. But it's what we refer to as hooch. It's an alcohol, it's going to smell like alcohol. It's the byproduct of the yeast and bacteria eating all of the flour in that mixture. So at this point, it's basically starving. If it is your active starter jar, you want to get that fed and keep it going, keep it strong and active. If it's your discard jar, you can just let that baby sit and accumulate. It's not going to hurt anything. The longer it sits, the darker that liquid's going to get. But it's not going to hurt anything. You have two options though. You can dump it out, or you can stir it back in and call it good. I am always going to stir it back in. And the reason for that is, you've heard me talk about it before, but consistency. If you're using that discard to cook different recipes with, and then one day you decide to dump out all that hooch, you're changing the hydration of that discard, which is then, of course, changing the hydration of your recipe, which then changes the end result of whatever you're making. So those are your two options, but I always recommend mixing it back in. It's not going to hurt you, and just mix it back in and call it good.